la la la. Alright. Looks like we are all set to go. Yep, looking all good over here. So, yeah, it's been a week now since I was last with you guys, at least here on YouTube, because after everything that happened last weekend with Extra Life, and the website being down for the donations, and having to stretch the stream out over 2 days, it pretty much hurt my throat really badly. So I gave myself a week off to nurse it back to health as best I can. It's still not completely healed, but it is getting there. And if anything else, last night on Twitch was something that really motivated me to take this on tonight when I would have normally done this on a Tuesday. But I decided that, nope, tonight we're doing it. We're going to make this happen a little earlier than we usually do, and we're going to take on the brand new 24-player raid, the first of its kind for Shadowbringers. So hey there, Miguel, Annie, and to everyone else that's just logging on, we're glad to have you with us here tonight. So, greetings, people of the world. Matthew back with you here in Novaura Autism for the continuation of Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV Shadowbringers Live. So, we are here in Tamra, over in Calusia, the Dwarven village, and it is here where we not only got a spoiler of what's to come, but also we are going to get our journey started in this place. So, the way it's gonna go is actually quite interesting, because if you've been following the Shadowbringers Let's Play throughout its duration... Oh, there's a Titania parting now? Wow. Never seen that before. But hey, glad to know that it exists. So anyway, we are going to be starting here in Tamra because the journey to get to this brand new 24-player raid starts here, but it's going to take us a long way away from here. So, behind us is a gossipy dwarf who we've actually spoken with previously on a quest that took us somewhere where we met people who we weren't particularly fond of. And as it turns out, we're going to get sent there again. So, let's head on over here to speak with this gossipy dwarf to take on our level 80 challenge entitled A Scandal in Kamra. A certain gossipy dwarf has news that might be of interest to you. Hail, sinner! Have you heard about the string of thefts in Kamra? Word has it that they haven't the foggiest who's behind them. Not a clue. They've gotten desperate to find the culprit, I'm told, pointing fingers at any so much as sneeze in such a suspicious fashion. Why, the next thing you know, they'll be blaming their old rivals in Tom... Wicked White! They would do that, wouldn't they? Damn those thin-bearded blighters! Listen, sinner, you go and tell them that if they try to pin this on us, there'll be consequences! I'll see what I can do. Hey Mira, welcome to the stream, glad to have you with us. So for those of you who missed out, thanks to my good fortune with my retainers, I was able to... Actually, no, it wasn't with the retainers, it was with the tomes, the Moogle tomestones, that I ended up getting this new mount. This is the mount from Sophia Extreme, one of the Warring Triad, the second version of the Warring Triad from Heavensward. And turns out this was one of the mounts that was available, so I was able to accumulate enough tomestones to get my hands on one of these, and so now this beautiful glowing bird with all the stars behind it is now mine. And of course, not surprisingly, it does play Sophia's theme music. Yeah, it's time for us to return to Kamra, the rival dwarf town of the Tomrins, and see if we can't figure out what the heck's going on over here. So we've arrived on scene, and we're going to speak with this dig site chief who we've had to deal with before, and now we're going to have to deal with him again. Chief, it's been a while. Yes, lolly bleeding. Oh, it's you! My apologies, sinner. Been under a bit of stress lately and don't really have the time to chat. Although... Yeah, what are you up to? Perhaps you can help. I know you welcome these sorts of requests for aid after all. Things have been going missing, you see. At first it was just the odd tool here and there, but then the thief began making off with finds from the dig. Valuable finds! If you've got the time, I could use some help in identifying the culprit. Alright then. I don't think I don't like to think of it, but it's likely that the thief is one of our own. Hard to access the site otherwise, and I have investigated most of the unfamiliar faces in town to no avail. I can't very well ask you to stroll up to folks with a lally-ho! Done any crimes lately? But do have a look around. Perhaps you can find a clue that I've overlooked. I'll take anything at this point, frankly. Alright. Search for clues, and the clues are going to be over this way. Most notably, they're going to be in this cave. This burnished bracelet, most notably. Oh, sounds like you're off to a good start there, Mira. Well done. Alright, now back into the town. And back to the chief. You don't look to have our criminal stuffed in your pack there, but I take it you found some manner of clue? Indeed we have. Something with a blue background, no less. Hold on, I think I've seen this before. It belongs to a young lady in the village, if I'm not mistaken, though I couldn't say how she came by such a valuable trinket. Seeing as regular folk can hardly fail to notice when something jewel-encrusted goes missing, she'll like us not be wondering where it's gone right about now. You'll probably find her in a panic. All the better for her to spill her secrets. Secrets, huh? Yeah, let's speak with this delicate dwarven damsel. If I can remember where they're located. Are they back in the... No, they wouldn't have been back in there. Oh, there you are. Yeah, hiding quite cleverly. Thrice damn beerless son of a shining and eating hob! Where, oh, where could my bloody bracelet have gone? Is this what you're looking for? You found it? And you were tuning it too? Well, bugger my beard. Thank you ever so much. It was a gift and I'd hate to have lost it. Well, who gave it to you? A gift from who, you ask? You probably don't know him. He's a guard over at the dig site. I had no idea that sort of job pays so well, but it must. When we met, he was a right bastard where money was concerned. I could hardly get him to pay for my ale, but of late he's been downright generous. In a much better mood, too. Oh, and so very affectionate. Yes. Yeah, like this is getting weird. Focus on the bracelet, if you insist. I don't know where he got it, though. We don't do a lot of talking. If you're that curious, I'll have to ask him. He keeps watch over the entrance day and night, so he's not a difficult man to find. Then speak with him we will. So yeah, the dig site in questions can be over this way. And there are also two other people who are with this. And as it turns out, things are pretty hectic over here. There appears to be a dispute. Come on, let us in, let us in! Come on, you know you want to! What I want is for you two to bugger off. I'm a watchman, not a stand here while everyone annoys the piss out of me, man. Yeah, he's like, get on out of here. And the two of them like, ah. Yeah, and yeah, they didn't happen to notice me. Yeah, what are you two trying to get up to? I am big, aren't I? Don't look now, Anog, but our very dear friend is here, and so very heavily armed too. Yeah, that's right. I'm in street clothes, but yeah, I'm concealing my lance just in case you two get out of line again. Because apparently we've met these two before. I'm sure that he can help settle this little dispute. Of all the... Why are you here? It's as if costing me my dinner weren't enough. Yeah, what's going on? Explain yourselves, all of you. How did I afford a jewel-encrusted bracelet on a watchman's salary? That's none of your concern! Oh, I have about a feeling that the chief will be quite concerned indeed, or I recall that you have something of a history with ill-gotten gains. Yeah. Blackmail? Anyone? my words all you like. I won't be intimidated by the likes of you. Even though you're staring into the eyes of a big, tall male YorHa. Oh, we can change that. We can very much change that. Hey, man. Don't you try and pull one on me. This proves nothing, you hear me? Nothing! Well, I don't know what you were accusing him of, but I'm absolutely certain he's guilty of it. More importantly, he's made off with the key! After him! Well, yeah, he's the watch. Of course he's gonna have the key. Yeah, of course he's gonna have the key. It's one of those well duh moments. Yeah, why do those two want in there in the first place? We're gonna have to find out soon enough, aren't we? So yeah, they're not in town, they're somewhere else entirely. Oh, thank you, Mira, I appreciate that. Yeah, these two apparently chased the watch all the way to the cliff. This is starting to feel like real work. Meanwhile, Anog? Yeah, let's not make him jump, please. We've got you cornered! Yeah. And then, something else happens. I don't think he's alone, sister. Yeah, there are more coming. Oh dear, a hasty retreat does seem to be in order. Just so. Yeah, he brought the watch brought up in backup. And they're ready to go to it. That's right, surprise triplets. What now, baldling? Yeah, and the chase is on. Yeah, and of course they called us balding because we don't wear a helmet like they do, and what's am I getting penalized for not wearing this time? It's always the rings. It's always the rings. It's always the rings. Alright, yeah. I'm gonna give you guys a moment to collect yourselves, because you think two little dwarves are gonna beat this one tall male YorHa dragoon? Yeah, buddies, you have no idea what I've been through, and I'm not prepared to go easy on you. And so, I won't. Yeah, beard rippers, huh? Well, I'll be ripping off more than just your beard. As we transition over your friend. Hit him for a huge crit hit. And spin through him to finish him off. Yeah, worst mistake ever. Now we gotta keep chasing. Yeah. Hey there, Watchy. Yeah, your boy should have attacked me when you first had the chance. Very well, I confess. I did it. Or, we did it. We took turns keeping watch while the others picked over items on the dig site and sold off whatever seemed valuable. And we would have gotten away with it too, if it weren't for those meddling kids. And you, however old you are. Relying on old Scooby-Doo, huh? I just wanted to impress her. But there's no chance of that now. All I can do is grovel before the chief and hope that he doesn't punish me too harshly. You notice that something shiny and metallic has fallen to the ground. Would that be the key that those two other dwarves were looking for? You see that it is the very key to the dig site that Anog and Konog were so keen to obtain. Yeah, and now we're gonna end up turning it over to them. But before we do that... back over to Kamra. And we're gonna get this straightened out. So, coming in for landing. Hey Chief, we're back.
That's case closed then. It's a good job that you showed up. Who knows how long this farce would have continued otherwise. As for you, you won't be getting any dinner for tonight, that's for certain. No, anything but the dinner! To think that I was employing 3 brothers in disguise this entire time. I doubt I'll be changing my vocation to detective anytime soon.
So yeah, you think, wait, that's it? But no, there's more as you can clearly see. So let's go ahead and speak with the Chief again to take on our next quest entitled On the Threshold. The dig site chief has noticed that Anog and Konog are conspicuously absent.
By the by, haven't seen Anog and Konog, have you? Usually when they go this long without getting underfoot, it means they're up to something. I'd be grateful if you track them down again and send them my way. They're peskier than a pack of pixies, but even so, I'd rather keep them where I can see them.
Alright then. Sadly for you, it's not going to go down like that. Because once we get over here and hook up with these two again. Yeah, I'm back.
That's the watch taken care of, but we never did get that key.
Are you looking for this?
You mean to say that you picked it up and no one's even noticed it's missing? Splendid! I shall open the door and then you may escort us on our foray.
Yeah, looks like we've helped these out more than we know.
After all, everyone knows that the only thing that brings you more joy than of being of service to your fellow man is adventure! Indeed, your adventurous spirit calls you toward ever greater challenges, no matter how staggeringly ill-advised or outright suicidal.
Ruba fair, I suppose. But the chief said we're not allowed. No, I couldn't possibly. Yeah, no, I couldn't possibly.
And after we made it sound so very appealing! How truly madly deeply do you wound us, sir? I see that we have no other choice but to drag you on this adventure against your will. Never mind the how, we'll come up with something on the way. Hurry along now, there are secrets to be found here, and we'll be the ones to bring them to light, and possibly to market depending.
And now, yeah, the siblings are so excited.
Maybe we'll even give you a share of the spoils. A small one, mind.
And it's like, what am I getting myself into? And so now we have access to the excavation tunnels. So once we go inside, we really are checking out the mines for the first time, at least as being Shinji. Of course, we've seen them in past experiences with the Cardinal Virtues, too. So it's over at this door. And why is it so important?
Locked, which bodes well for us finding something worth our time within, assuming we can get it open. The moment of truth, then.
Yeah, they came prepared. Given that this is a mine, perhaps it shouldn't be surprising that they brought some bombs with them. Turns out a whole bunch of Nashu's bombs, apparently. And they're gonna get lit up. Yeah, we shouldn't stay here, we better run. But we get blown clear by the blast, a la Hollywood movies. So yeah, did it work? Was the door blown off the hinges or something?
That was easy.
Oh, but that isn't? What's going on over there? Yeah, Do you see what I see? Yeah, it's mechanical tomberries. Intruders sighted. Eliminating with extreme prejudice. Yeah, mechanical tomberries, what? And they're coming our way. Yeah, not good. But they've got more of Nashu's delight to throw out these things. Yeah, they're pretty good at blowing away mechanical tomberries. Yeah, I didn't even need to pull out my weapons. And wait a minute.
What have you done?
Yeah. Well, we're about to find out. Yeah, not only did we blow away mechanical tomberries, there's more to it than meets the eye. Don't look at me. I'm just along for the ride. This person, though, not so much. Hello there. Yeah, come around, young lady. Only problem is, we only get to see her face temporarily until she blindfolds herself on purpose.
Wicked White!
Yeah, who are you?
The machine life forms.
Yeah, you okay?
Machine life forms? What are you talking about? And why didn't you blow up?
Yeah, because those bombs were aimed at her, too.
I am number 2P. Call me 2P. The rest can wait.
And also apologies because I've never played Nier Automata and I don't know what she actually sounds like.
The machine life forms must be stopped. To do that, we must reach the heart of the ruins. Come.
Yes, she tries to get up. Yeah, she can barely move after taking the beating she was taking from those mechanical tomberries.
Anna, Kana, don't you dare!
Yeah, they're just going along with her.
How bloody stupid are they? Listen, Sinner, I know we've put you to plenty of trouble already, but I needed to stop them before they dig themselves any deeper. At this rate, someone's going to get hurt.
And like, yeah, why are you asking me that? Yeah, why are you asking me that exactly? So yeah, let's run on over to Anog, because she'll be continuing this storyline for us. Hey Metallium, welcome to the stream. Glad to have you with us. As we look at the chain door.
Another door? Who needs this many doors?
Yeah. Do you have an answer to that, 2P?
Sealed per defensive protocols, I believe.
Yeah. Does this mean... Yeah. Seeing what we've seen so far from Anog and Konog, perhaps we should not be surprised by their method that they're going to be implementing.
Protocols? Schmotocols! We've got something for this immovable object!
Indeed they do.
Unstoppable force!
Yeah. And a lolly-ho to boot. Yeah. That's a lot of Nashu's delight on the lock. Yeah. Konog's standing on Anog's shoulders, and they're not afraid to... Yeah, you can also see these Nashu delight, they stick to walls. Yeah. How much super glue do you two have? In addition to all those bombs. Where did you hide them all, anyway? Yeah, when one gets lit up, so will the rest. Yeah, run! Yeah, and one even got blown clear. But the lock is off.
Ha! How did you like that? I'm sure you were told to keep us from getting into trouble or some such nonsense, right?
That's right. Yeah, there's the chief standing right over there looking at you guys.
But who took care of those machines? Us! Who got the door open? Us! Who's gonna find out what's in there? Us!
They're like, okay, whatever you say. And so let's go ahead and approach the door and see what's beyond them. As we now have access to the first 24-player raid of Shadowbringers, the Copied Factory. I'm going to go ahead and normalize this and get ready for departure. Yeah, nothing needs to be mended. I'm all good. Well, we're not on the data center that Solera is on there, Metallium, sadly. Okay, Mira, let me go ahead and look for you. Oh, you're not in Exodus yet. I just said it, Exodus. Oh, your server got realigned. Your server got moved by realignment. Yeah, it seems like so many people are either on Aether or on Crystal, but there's so few people who come join us who play the game who are actually on Primal. Oh yeah, that's right, you did, didn't you? Yeah, it's been a while since we played with you, Mira. I forgot that you changed your name to Luna Hime. There you are. Yeah, I forgot about that. Gonna wield your dancer? Alright. You're so far away. Now you're making me think of that line makes me think of a 90s song that Rod Stewart sang. Yeah, it was like 1995 or 96. It was by Rod Stewart. I think it was called You're So Far Away. It got a lot of playtime on easy listening stations. Oh, there's the cube. Alright, getting ready for departure. Just need 3 DPS to answer the call. Just need one more. And we're good. We are good to go. And so yeah, we would usually have music playing when going into a dungeon or raid, but here, it's eerily quiet. Just a whole bunch of ambient noise as we look at what we're getting ourselves into. The first 24-player raid of Shadowbringers, the Copied Factory. This place reminds me of a place that we saw in a cutscene in one of the epilogue patches of Stormblood. There's an area that looked just like this, where Xenos, when he was inhabiting someone else's body, was trying to make his way back to Garlemald, and there was a place that looked just like this. Yeah, there's a transmitter being used. Someone speaking over an intercom. Yeah, I am. Right. Then we go to our first boss. And the first of 6 battles. And away we go. And already the tanks are having a hard time keeping control. Oh, looks like I'm gonna have to rely on the tank. Maybe. Yeah, trying to latch onto someone is not easy, considering that I'm the only melee in the group. And not up to a good start already, as I'm having difficulty dodging energy balls. Whoa, that one whizzed by me. I don't know how I didn't take damage there. I can consider myself lucky on that. Alright, now we gotta run over here because this thing likes to do this fancy thing. And unfortunately, the heater was not aware that it was a thing, and he just got smashed repeatedly in the face and died. Also, I realized I forgot to eat something before we started. Okay, I've not been targeted with a laser, so I'm fine. But yeah, those lasers have to go into those cylinders. And it's 1 laser per, so whenever something like that happens, you gotta be ready for it. Which isn't easy, given that you don't have much time to make the move. Well, just avoided getting hit there. Alright, ready to reapply this. Now we have these things that like to trace the perimeter of the field. And all the while, they also like to drop down more of these energy balls. Which the tank is finding themselves on the receiving end of. But yeah, it is not easy to thread the needle on that. But I dodged them all, so far so good. Yeah, they say move. Because, yeah, we got these things on the left and the right. Now we got a shift. Yeah, somewhere in this massive humanity and flashes of light is the boss. Gotta move. As more energy balls start flying through the field. I don't know how that one touched me. I was stepping to its side. I cry foul, but I can't do anything about it. Not targeted again. Yeah, probably best for me to just stay clear. and then wait for my opportunity. Okay, this is a forward, backward. Yeah, down the middle. Yeah, it took me a little while to figure out the tell on that. But if you were watching me on Twitch as I was playing this with the practice ahead of last night's special Final Fantasy XIV fan club meeting in Toronto, then you'll know I had a lot of opportunity to figure this stuff out. Alright, so now we can expect to... Oh, that's bad. Yeah, probably better that I just get clear. Also, I did not mean to use that when I did. Oh! Oh, wow, how am I alive? Yeah, only the use of my second wind saved me. But I don't think it... Oh, it just saved me there. Oh, that was so close. Oh, that was so close. Oh, it's multi-ball again. That does look really cool. But obviously, can't stare at it for forever, else you're gonna die. You don't want to get entranced by it. Alright, so now we have this again. Waiting for the shot to fire. There it goes. And over this side. Yeah, like, so far so good. But, like, this definitely feels like one of the better runs I've had to this point. But, of course, we only just got started. Avoid that. Right. Getting down to the last 10%. Yeah, it's definitely trying to do everything it can to slow us down. We gotta get out of the way here. And we're gonna do this again. Yeah, how good are you at evading? Okay, this time I have been targeted and I'll just dump this in here. Why not? Yeah, thank you for giving me an easy option. Tank is dead, though. But we've almost got this. And now it's down. No, I can claim these, but I already have a pair of boots, so I will pass. I'll pass on those two. Yeah, as it currently stands right now, I have, gauntlets, belt, and leggings at 460 for Shinji. So body, head, and leggings are what I need currently. So now it's time for us to take an interesting way to move along. Yeah. These tiny things? Are you sure? Yeah. What tiny things? These tiny things. Yeah. And 2P coming along with us as well. Showing off her fancy skills. Give us a whole bunch of those things to hold on to cross the gap. And so now over here we're going to deal with a trash mob. And away we go. Yeah, those wise enough to have held on to Limit Break are going to use them here. Because, yeah, for all intents and purposes, if you don't use it there, this is the best place to use it here, is on this set of stubbies. Sadly, lost contact with the tank. Oh, no, there she is. Yeah, it seems like she really wants me over here. Whoa. Yeah, and as you can see, we have more of these energy balls. Oh, that's right in my face. How did that not blow up on me? I can consider myself very lucky. It's dead. Deal with the flyer now. Yeah, low energy offensive it is for this thing. We do have to kill everything though. So with all the flyers now gone, we can now just focus on these things. Whoa, look out. Alright. And they're gone. And away we go. So yeah, that was not too bad. It's a machine factory for the machine life forms and an active threat, she said. P. Now we're gonna do a massive loop through this pipe and start to throw ourselves down it. As we, yeah, you can see we're grinding along the pipe with our armor before falling down again and going into one of 3 different holes. The one we fell down is in correspondence to what we drew for our group. So each group has got a different platform. You'll see one group over here has a grid pattern, another has another grid pattern, but it's different. And we have a bunch of circles. So now we're waiting the boss's arrival. It's another mechanical tomberry, but this one's a little different. This is, yeah, as you notice, this is Hobbs. So where's Calvin? Yeah, of all the fights in this Journey and Copy Factory, I would have to say that this is probably the easiest one. At least based on my own personal experience. Oh, don't get too far away from me there, tank. Whoa, but I do need to run. And watch out for those doors, because those things do fall on you. And it's pretty much instant death if they crush you. All the meanwhile this is going on, Hobbs is reacting to how we're handling things. And is basically, this is a testing machine. Yeah, 2P now puts out the shout out to keep our eyes on the walls. Yeah, you can see a giant laser is coming. That's not the only thing. Yeah, flamethrowers also hit the scene. Looking good so far. Oh, yeah, I can use these. Alright, now we have ring lasers. This is going to be progressive. It starts out large, then gets smaller and smaller. Oh, they said I took damage. Oh well. It wasn't that bad. Of course, another thing we're also going to keep eye on is the field itself. You can see laser being charged again. The wall-mounted arm begins to move. Because yeah, now we have this to deal with. And it is tricky, I will say that much. Yeah, because even though you can predict where it's going to go based on the tells through the rotation, it's still something I'm having difficulty figuring out. Hold still. Hold still there. Yeah, we're trying to help you out. So just confirmed irregular now, he says. As 2P reacts that these tests were only designed for machine life forms, but as it turns out, yeah, there's a lot going on. Potential swarm manipulation detected, offense taken. Or offense in this instance. Now we have flammable oil leaking from the floor. So yeah, for those of you who remember the hard mode of St. Mosian's Arboretum, you'll remember that the final boss had a similar mechanic for what we're doing here over on this platform. Now, depending on which of the other platforms you're on, you're either gonna be over on the right and have a grid that requires you to position yourself depending on which way arrows are pointing, which direction they're going. And on the other one, you just have to not stand on the line that is about to have a whole bunch of lasers and flamethrowers come out. Okay. That's dodged. We're not done yet. Oh. Mira got killed. And laser being charged again. Oh, stack mech, stack mech. Oh. So now it's going this way. Now we gotta slip away. Oh. Yeah, just, it goes to what I said, that these things are tricky to dodge. Yeah. So strict persistence duly noted as irritating. Yeah. Further manipulation detected, offense heightened. Yeah. Hobbs here, for being a robot, is hilarious. Yeah, this mechanical Tomberry is definitely giving us a reason to laugh. At him more than anything else. Latch on to me again there. Tank! We now await the arrival of the ring lasers again. Gonna hit this though. I was about to say, can you reach? Thankfully she did. Now I'll step over here. And run back to everyone else's. Oh, and it's a good thing I did! Yeah, because all of a sudden, bam! Massive flamethrower. Subjects advised that failure to follow instructions will be punished. And subjects advised that failure to be punished will be punished. Subjects advised to die faster. Yeah, he's just a whole barrel of laughs. Oop. Yeah, and now he's really starting to spam those lasers. Time for another stack mech. While also standing on here. Yeah, shoot that. So that we can move forward. You know, we're almost there. Oh, ring laser again. Oh, this is awkward. Yeah, stuff requires us to both move in and out. Holy cow, how did we not get crushed? Anyway, I'm gonna let loose here. Yeah, I have a clean line, a clean shot. Almost got this thing. Yeah, one more laser resistance test for good measure. And there we go. Hobbs, it's time for you to go back to being a stuffed tiger again. And down we go through this. Alright, we've made it past halfway now. 3, 2, 1, take the refuel. And hang on the right. And hang on the left. Now we gotta deal with a Goliath tank. And also there's a squishy tank in the field. Yeah, it seems like our tank wants to volunteer but seems reluctant to do so. Now these Goliath tanks, these guys are a thing. Okay, I'm gonna have to latch on to someone else for the time being because our tank is on the lead after all. So I need someone else to latch on to, so might as well be Mira. Look out. And watch out for the laser turret. And Ganondorf is apparently here too. And is also the lead tank. Why they're cleaving into the field, I have no idea. Then again, they do have the new player icon next to them, so perhaps this should not come as much of a surprise. I wish I could tell our tank, hey, get control back. And then, yeah, we have this running situation. I don't know why people do that the way they do, but we literally lost half of our party in one shot. That is a ridiculous mech, and I don't know how you're supposed to survive that. But yeah, just like that, boom, half of our party is dead. But yeah, if you thought it was just the Goliath tank, well, think again. Now we have this flight unit to deal with. Yeah, and the healer trying to be like the Goonies. You can see a whole lot of explosions happening randomly. Trying to avoid them as much as we can. Don't have the full thrust power surge yet. We do have to move over this way. Use our Gears, Kogo, Nastron, and then we'll spine Shadow Dive with the Star Diver. Keep going. Okay, not being targeted still. I guess that's fine. Alright, stand over here. Avoid the pretty explosions. Yeah, these aren't fireworks, mind you. Oh, wow. Talk about a good time to have Spine Shatter Dive. Yeah, the moment I use it is the moment he launches himself to the other side of the field. That was crazy. Alright, so now we're back to a full party again. I don't know if I'll get off Gears, Kogel, and Nastron in time. Nope. Yeah, he is allowed to get that shot off. If we hit the unit hard enough, we should be able to disrupt this connection. Also, everyone's over that way. Yeah, everyone else is over here. I was following the wrong person. Alright, let's take the refuel on the timer. Because, yeah, thankfully now Blood of the Dragon now has a short enough cooldown where you can infinitely, in essence, keep the blood flowing in case you have the stack with the Gears Kogel. Which is very useful, I do have to say. I'm going to have to hold off on using it for just a few seconds. Okay, now. And then we'll take another one of these things that 2P provided us as we fly alongside Mira. As you can see, we got all these stadium lights to look at and enjoy as we make our way towards our next battle against this thing. And our tank wasting no time getting right to it. Yeah. Big mech against this thing is the massive arms it has. Yeah, just the demonstration of what it's capable of. Yeah, as everyone runs over here, we can give them all a bunch of boosts with the battle litany. Oh, that was 45,000 points on a crit hit. Yeah. Now, only tanks get this particular mech. Gotta move somewhere. And then we have guided missiles. This will target 3 people at random. We are not one of them, though. But you do want to be careful not to get in the way of them, because you can inadvertently cleave people. And that guy is getting that sensation firsthand. He didn't die, though, so he's pretty lucky. And also, those lasers encompass the field. There's no way to be avoiding those. Alright. Now here I pretty much rely on everyone to tell me where this is going to go. Because yeah, when it goes to the back, it then pulls the arms back in with a blade of fire. Now this part, when he goes in close, the hitbox is really tricky. It's pretty much just the instance of rather to err on the safe side. Oh, watch out for the dragon. Yeah, Summoner's dragons on more than one occasion have killed me because of the fact that I can't see where AoE is. Also, we gotta avoid that giant laser, and then we gotta jump in and take one of these 12 slots. Because if we don't, then we'll suffer massive damage. Wow, Luna, Amira, you're taking it hard here. I guess I should thank you for for doing all the dying for me. Alright, 1, 2. And then load up. Oh, got it off just in time. Time for Enrage. Yeah, it's Enrage time. No need to worry about the bipeds, but the big worry are the Goliaths. It's basically one of those keep them separated situations that we've seen in other 24-player raids, where if you don't keep them separated, then we're gonna have a lot of problems. Also, even though I'm attacking the C group, it seems like I've gotten a lot of people over on this side. And if you're wondering who's that person flying overhead in the white, that's actually 2P. I'll explain later why that is. But we've beaten the Enrage. Now we have to run all the way over here. Yeah. Engels, our boss, now courteously enough saying, now annihilating, please wait. But if you thought that was the end of the Enrage, oh no, there's more. There is more. Yeah, apparently 2P can turn herself into a miniature fighter jet. Someone didn't make it, though. And now we have a shockwave coming. Because we are about to be... Yeah, it says prepare for breach because we just got launched. Onto another platform. Now we have to wait for Engels to become vulnerable again, and now we can attack. Yeah, more Marks units have been summoned. It's not Groucho and Harpo, unfortunately. Heck, it's not even Karl Marx. Oh no, I didn't. I didn't get the latch that I wanted. Everyone's run over here. Come on. Come on. Let me target the enemy. I mean, it's a big, huge robot. How hard it could it be to target? Ooh, that's a lot of AoE. And we got the chasers again. We've got that mechanic. Now, don't mind me. I'm going to run away from that as far as I can. And then watch half of our party get destroyed. How have I not died yet? Well, I've been playing this really well. Ganondorf apparently says, come over here. Yeah, we're actually trusting Ganondorf? Everyone says front. Follow the pack. And then... Oh, not yet, not yet. Yeah, now we're gonna have another kind of enrage. Now we have to deal with the limbs. All the while they close in on us like Alexander 10 does. Well, someone's decided in our group that it's a good idea to execute in the limit break. And so now we continue. Suddenly I can't find anyone to latch onto. Everyone's running forward. That was a bad idea. Don't blame me, I just followed where everyone else was. I just followed the pack, and the pack led me astray. Now I have to wait on revival. Yeah, the healers are having a hard go of it. I'm gonna wait until he's completed his move, which just looks like he's done already. Oh, was this a bad idea? Well, not quite. Thankfully. Alright, run. Oh, too many holes were left unchecked. Yeah, that's definitely gonna set us back. Oh, is this on me? Can't tell yet, but more than half of Group A just died. Our group has been doing so well, and all of a sudden we're falling apart. Yeah, A is struggling to keep us together. We've turned it around for ourselves. Which way? Which way? That way. Yeah, with a lot of fewer people to guide me, it's hard to keep a track on where to go. Yeah, and the people who have those incendiary bombing targets really need to take that stuff elsewhere. They really do. Oh. Here, you can have this. But thankfully, Ingalls is down to his last 10%. A's still trying to do everything they can to get themselves back into this. Oh, yeah, we had the dome there. You know, just trying to avoid as best as we possibly can. Yeah, A is definitely going to need to pick themselves up after this round. And that's a lot of fire getting left behind. Yeah, I don't have a clean line. At least not for the most part. Okay, I'm gonna use them a break now. He's down to 1%, might as well use it now. Especially since it seems like Group A is definitely gonna need to pick themselves up. Keep going. Got it. Yeah. And it comes crashing down, and we're now free to go. Yeah, I'll fly off and leave us to the chamber, or whatever he's saying. Anyway, off we go. It's now time to make our way to the final boss. Once again, using a fancy device that we hang on to with dear life. And we are descending and arriving at the final battle. We take our achievement. So who are we fighting at the end? Well, got a pretty good idea. As we arrive on the scene. And then 2P. Notices something coming in. And it's a fighter jet. That's him! The one controlling the machines! Who is it exactly? Well. Yeah, someone piloting a mech. YorHa number 9, Type S. Who's taking control of this thing? Now I destroy you once and for all. Yeah, likes to also sport a fancy blindfold. Yeah, dwarves, you better get out of here. Also, I can consider myself incredibly lucky that not only did a maiming jacket drop, but also, the first time I did this with Corinne and I wanted to see the intro to this boss, everyone just ran right through. But now here we go. The final boss of the Copy Factory. We're off and running. Yeah, these two are very much acquainted with each other. Yeah, here we go. Let's take it to this walking fortress. Yeah, kick ass! Yeah, that's my favorite part of that song. Like, I almost feel like I want to break out into tears when I hear that part of the song with the choir. It's just that amazing. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure that this is, and of course you probably also noticed that they integrated part of the crystal theme of Final Fantasy as well into this song. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that this music is a remix of a Nier Automata / YorHa Apocalypse song. Oop, gotta keep moving. Yeah, I'll chill on the back here. Alright, all good. Now, 9S runs to the middle, because he's going to try and make a break for it. He gets back in his mech, and flies away. And now we gotta dodge him. Which direction he comes from, we don't know yet. But once he gives his tell, he'll go and spread out the shots in thirds. And he's coming back this way. Oh. Stay on this side until that clears and then go. And then he'll get back in the machine he was controlling. Which isn't surprising because he's controlling two at once. Alright, Luna, where are you? Yeah, now he's going to start spreading out anti-personnel missiles. Which these things have a long delay on them as far as the blast is concerned. Yeah, the first blast takes a long time to hit, and then you can end up easily losing sight of when the second one's going to come because it comes not long after that. Now here's the part that I really do not like about this fight. If for no other reason that the tanks really do not pay attention here. You have to go after these Goliath tanks, but the problem is the tanks can lose aggro on these things really easily. And there have been more than one occasion where I've gotten myself killed because the tank lost aggro, and I ended up getting cleaved. So I'm gonna hope that that doesn't happen here. But it almost did. It almost did. Holy cow, how am I still alive? But anyway, one tank is down. We're about to get the other one. Now, Nines is going to pick his poison. Whatever he's chosen. Got to keep an eye on the counter. It's over there, so we got to run over here. Yeah, wherever the counter is the one he's going to destroy first. That blows up. Now we'll hurry over here, because the other one is not far behind as far as the destruction is concerned. 2, 1, take the refuel. Can't see where the cannons are going to shoot from. Alright, now we're in a better spot. We're not safe yet, not even close. As we welcome new viewer to the channel, Cabos888. Welcome to Let's Play Novaura Autism. Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you with us tonight. As now we go into the first of 2 enrages. Actually, this is the second enrage. Because yeah, the Goliath tanks kind of technically were in rage 1. But yeah, now we gotta beat this enrage. Yeah, just like any other run-of-the-mill enrage that involves each group killing their own individual enemy, you gotta do the same here. While dealing with stack mechs. And then this should be between his legs. I don't know, I took damage from that. I was hitting from the side. The game likes to be weird like that. Okay, only ours is left. Now, everyone running in to help us, but at props the wrong time. Okay, the stack mech did not consider itself to be going off, but yeah. Only if you beat the enrage does 2P save you from this onslaught. And now we can continue our attack against 9S. Yeah, I'm not going to use the limit break yet because given the way things started to fall apart in the Ingalls battle, I'm going to hold on to it. Laser turret being used. On, I'll latch to the tank. Alright, now this is happening again. Waiting for the explosion. Alright. And then we have a safe spot over here. Poor Mira. It says dual flank. This should be safe. And is. Do you not have the clear yet here, Mira? Alright, now Ninus is gonna fly away again. So once again we gotta avoid the incoming machine gun fire. Okay, move. While also dealing with anti-personnel missiles again. Oh, gotta move. Yeah, that one being a little more tricky than usual. Yeah, it's just the way that 9S likes to troll you. Yeah, he's not done shooting. He's not done utilizing open fire. So he's like, okay, fine, I'll just get back in this. Yeah, so much lag presents so much difficulty with the button response. 40,000 point crit hit, thank you very much. Alright, so now we gotta do this again because Mark's arms are incoming. And our healer got nailed. Nope. Oh, Miro, where art thou? Alright. Oh, limit break at 10. Now. Oh, don't you get away. Well, I gotta come over to this side regardless. And my spot picked the moment that those first shots blow up. Oh, Mira, you're not gonna be on your feet at the final bell. Well, you got a chance. Oh. Almost there. Down to the last 1%. Got it. And that's, yeah, 9S. Yeah, more like 9 suck. And victory is ours. Yeah, we just nod to our success. We knew what we did, and we did it very well. The first 24-player raid of Shadowbringers is complete. Let's see who can be given a commendation. Well, the summoner revived me in the one instance where I got killed by following the pack. So might as well give it to them. So among the things we can get include the white pods that carried us, but I'm not going to get it with the 27, and one of 3 possibilities to get 2B's outfits. Which basically also is like saying we're getting 2P's outfit. The 87 is the best chance I've got. And then there's 2 different songs we can get. A 98, the only thing that could beat that is a 99. And since I already got a Jacket of Aiming, and I got one of them, I got some clothes and I also got some other things. Yeah, I'll have to make sure I put that in the inventory as well. And I got a song, The Sound of the End. If that's the final boss theme, I will definitely be putting that in the Orchestrion when I get back. And so, after our victory... Yeah, 2P goes in with her huge long sword. Yeah, Anog wants to join in, but no, step back. It's too dangerous. Yeah, and she's not only holding one sword, she's holding two. Well done there, Mira. Oh, look out. 9S got on his feet. Yeah, behind you! Yeah. And now all of a sudden we've got a sword fight on our hands. Between a couple of people who are blindfolded. Yeah, who's gonna win this duel of the blind? Yeah, we've got a stalemate. And so 9S is like, okay, I'll just activate that. But 2P's like, I'm a little too fast for you. Yeah, I just cut off your blindfold. And I'm just knocked you off the platform. The little lady claims victory. Yeah, it put her through the ringer. Not just in that battle, but throughout this entire journey.
There may be others lying in wait. We should withdraw.
Yeah, good idea. And so upon our return, better go speak with Konog. Yeah. How's she doing there, Doc?
She just collapsed. 1 minute she was walking ahead of us, the next, well, as you see here. Though after all of that, perhaps the greatest shock is that you're still standing. I'm impressed. And a little bit scared. Truly, you're wasted on the petty errands that everyone else puts you up to.
I guess. Yeah, saving the world from Asians isn't exactly a petty errand either. And 2P's back on her feet, sort of.
Oh, are you feeling better? More importantly, who was that boy in black? How is he controlling the machines? Not a boy. An android. An advanced machine designed in imitation of mankind. Same as me.
Like, what?
You're a machine?
That's right.
But that's impossible! It's hard enough to make a fully functioning Ironbeard or a wind-up automaton that bears a passing resemblance to a real person. To create machines that look and act and fight like you two? Who could possibly have done such a thing? And how?
Guess we'll find out soon enough, won't we?
But, fine. Let's say for the moment that I believe you. Why would one of these androids want to attack us?
Yeah, why would they?
I don't know. But he's not the only one out there. And if the other androids come looking for these ruins, I can't promise that they won't be just as aggressive. Anyone who gets in their way could be in terrible danger. This whole place could be in danger. If they're anything like what we just saw, I don't like our chances. Don't be silly! We have our clever minds, we have loads of explosives, we have an exceptionally violent assistant, and we even have an android of our own!
You're welcome there, Mira.
I'm sorry. My systems took too much damage in that battle. I don't think I'll be functional for much longer.
Uh-oh. Like what? Even after prevailing over your adversary?
I can only tell you what you need to do.
And what's that?
Deep within the ruins lies the key. Find it. With it, we can stop them. The machines, the androids. With it, you can restore...
Restore what? Oh.
Restore her to functionality, maybe?
Yeah, as Danog ponders what's been going on.
What in the hell was that about?
Yeah, you weren't here for all that, were you?
Oh, a very promising discovery is what?
Yes, I have, Mira.
So we must persevere. Onward, inward, away!
Yeah, Konog has time to think about this. But yeah, for the main story I have. So yeah, we gotta speak with Danog to complete this quest.
I knew that there was something of value in there.
What's on your mind?
And once we get our hands on it, they'll see. They'll all see.
Yeah, I think she's getting a little off the rails here.
Oh, nothing. What, did you hear something?
I heard everything.
The real question is, do we pack more explosives this time? Maybe we can fit some in your pack as well. You are coming along, right? Oh, who am I kidding? I knew you wouldn't miss it.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure I wouldn't be given the choice to miss it, or how charming that you continue to pretend to care about my opinion. Which is what we'll say here. Yeah, you don't give a damn about me.
Yes, we both know that you're loving this. And I have a present for you. Feast your eyes on this.
What are you giving me?
It's a one-of-a-kind recording device, the Portable Archive. If you spot anything odd, anything at all, march right up to it and let this collect its data. Then we'll have a nice little set of records to review. I know, we're brilliant. Anyway, find a place for that in your pack and do take care of what other preparations need doing. We'll be ready to go when you are.
Well, if you say so. So we'll take our 5,500 gil plus the significance orchestron roll. And we've acquired the Collection Expanded Portable Archive, which is now available under Collection in the Duty section of the main menu. Fill your archive by using it to record data at promising spots within the ruins. So yeah, you have added an item of interest to your collection. Other such keepsakes found on your adventures will be stored here, viewable at any time should you wish to reflect on your past deeds. So yeah, it'll be... Yeah, here it is, under collection. So yeah, here's the portable archive. So yeah, it basically opens up just like it does in Nier Automata. Yeah, there's no data currently to display, because we haven't found anything of significance yet. But eventually we will. And once we do, we'll be certain to make sure we know what it is. Alright, gonna hit the normalizer real quick. So yeah, while we're waiting, let's go ahead. Add the orchestron roll. I do need to make space for that body piece. So yeah, just in case you're wondering what it looks like. Should probably unequip the gauntlets so you can get a better idea of what it looks like. Yeah, obviously I'm not going to keep this glamour. So yeah, I do need to put some crit hit materia in this one. I'm able to apply glamour plates here, of course. Alright, I'll make sure to put it back on after. So yeah, just waiting for my audio card to normalize and then we can get going again. While I'm waiting for that hat to happen, I'm gonna go get myself some water. I'll be right back. Okay, looks like we're all ready to go again. And so, now it's time to move on to speak with Anog, because yeah, we're not done yet. It's time for us to take on our next quest entitled An Academic Dispute. Anog won't be kept from the secrets of the ruins a moment longer.
Ready? Trick question. Don't care. Let's go.
Yeah, trick question, don't care. And Kano's like, how did I get sucked into this? So yeah, it turns out this is a pretty quick quest, because all we're doing is just following Anog and Kanog back into the copied factory. There aren't gonna be any enemies this time, will there?
Just think, machines equal to man. No, perhaps even greater. If we can find the key, we can figure out how they work. We can fix 2P and then... And what? Slow down and use your head. How are we to know that any of what she said was true? Oh, so you'd have us sit on our hands instead of pursuing the untold power that sleeps in these ruins? Twiddle our thumbs while others race ahead and claim the prize? I was intrigued as you are, but I would not have us put our blind faith in someone we've only just met, particularly someone making such wild claims. Were we to bring this key to her, there's no telling what she might do with it. If you want to be a coward, be my guest. I'll be boldly forging a path forwards, as, if you recall, we planned to do. And if we can secure 2P's continuous assistance, all the better.
Yeah, we've got a sibling standoff, and we're caught in the middle.
What about you? You can either dive into the great unknown with me, or stick in one toe at a time like a beerless baby.
Yeah, it's as awkward as it gets with these two. And we're not done yet. Because now, the game basically forces us to choose one of the two to accompany further back into the copied factory. So, we're gonna go with Konog.
There's no point in arguing further. She's immune to reason when she gets like this.
Yeah, which is why I'm with you.
I'm happy to continue investigating. Of course I am. That's why we've gone to all this trouble. But we need to be careful as to how we go about it, especially where 2P is concerned. I don't trust her, at least not yet. Even should we find this key, we ought to be as discreet as possible while sharing our plans and information. Don't you agree?
And so, support Konog's approach? Yes. Should you give your support to Konog's approach, Anog's path will no longer be available to you. Please know, however, that your choice will not affect the rewards and challenges to come. So, with Konog, we get the quest entitled, Heads, I Win. Konog is ready to proceed, with caution.
Indeed, I knew you'd have the sense to listen to me. Now let's get started, shall we?
Yeah. And Anog's like, aww. But yeah, she hurries in as well. So yeah, in case you're wondering, there's no further combat in here. I mean, we did just clear everything out. So we're gonna hustle on back through the copied factory and catch back up to Konog. In case you're wondering if stuff that's used to warp us from point A to point B does still work here, it does, but that one would just send us back to the start. And we don't want that to be doing that. Yeah, sadly we can't use our mounts in here now that everything's been cleared away. Yeah, it's a long, winding road back to where we were. So we just went past where the first mini-boss was positioned. And then we're going to reconnect with Konog here, back at the spot where we do the warp.
I don't like relying on this place's internal mechanisms, particularly to dangle me over a gaping chasm, but it seems we have little choice. Maybe if I close my eyes?
Do whatever you feel comfortable doing. And away we go. Yeah, watch how we dangle all over the place while holding on to this thing. Alright, back over here. And my controller's going crazy again. And so,
before we proceed, we should decide upon what to do in the event that we become lost in this maze of a place.
And is that a vending machine behind you?
These teleportation devices should serve. If you can't find your way back to me, use one to return to the entrance immediately. I'll meet you there. Got it? I'd hate to lose our muscle because you wandered off and fell into a pit somewhere. Now you're free to take a look around. If you find anything noteworthy, bring it to me.
Will do. Get some ice water in me real quick. Because yeah, I am still dealing with a sore throat. Like I said at the start, it's not completely healed. But at least it's healed enough that I can speak normally again. But yeah, I've been really trying to take care of it as much as I can. Been drinking a lot of ice water, sucking on a lot of Ricola lozenges. Just been doing whatever I can to make my throat feel better again. So we start by finding this broken kick-em-bob. Is that the same as the doohickey? But this is what we needed, and so now we continue on back to Konog, who happens to be right over here in front of the pipe. Hey, Konog.
That's the look of a man who's onto something. Do share.
Well, here you go.
I bet that whatever this is, it's part of a greater whole. Let's see if we can find any similar pieces. We may be able to reassemble it if so.
Alright. So yeah, back through the pipe again. Yes, indeed. Yeah, this time we got to do a teleportation with that, because yeah, we can't throw ourselves down the grind pipe again, sadly. Thankfully this time what we're looking for is in plain sight. So we'll get our hands on this rusty what's-it. Yeah. All these things with random names. Now, of course, I have no idea what they are, and obviously he doesn't know what they are either. And then over here is a damaged pod. Help ourselves to that too. Yeah, you can see this area is pretty extensive. And I have missed one somewhere. Yeah, most notably this unknown thing. The Machine Research Report 2 archived. Oh, cool. That was more of a fluke than anything. And hey, I know now where these things are. Weapon Fragment Data 2 archived. Hey, I'm actually pulling it off. I'm actually finding where these things are. And then we have a Tarnished Thingamajig. Hey Elizabeth, welcome to the stream. Glad to have you with us. Deliver the parts and pod back to Konog. And so, back we go. Yeah, and if we're lucky, we might find more of the stuff that he wanted us to look for. Here's another one. Memory of a damaged machine archived. Let's see if we can locate anything else. Doesn't look like it. Yeah, I'm going to deliberately use this to walk back the way we came. To see if we can't find anything else to add. See, as much as I would love to use the warp zone, we're going to hold off on it for now. Just so I can try and add to the archive a little more. Like right over here. Yeah, look at look at all these dead androids. Yeah, they're literally littered all over the place. Yeah, that is a lot of mechanical corpses right there. Machine Research Report 1 archived. Yeah, let's hope they don't turn into mechanical zombies afterwards. Nothing over this way. Keep an eye out for anything that may be in a box. Nothing in this section. And now climb back up. Okay, so there is literally nothing else for us to look for. So now we are forced to go back to Zone 1. Alright, exit the excavation tunnels. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, crap. I've forgotten where Konog was to be found. Where did he go? Oh, he's ended up down at the bottom. Okay. Well, actually, it didn't turn out to be a bad idea to come back over here. Unidentified Expedition Log 1 archived. Yeah, now I gotta make the long run back. So I guess it was a good idea to go back the way we came after all. Yeah, like I said before, I've only gotten this clear with Corinne already, so... Yeah, apologies for the hazy memory. Nothing on boss platform 1. Is there anything over here? There is. Unidentified Expedition Log 3 archived. Alright, down we go. Nothing down here. Okay, time for pod again. So while we're making our way back, I guess I should ask everyone, who's actually had the chance to watch the footage last night from the Final Fantasy XIV fan club event over in Toronto on Twitch? Because yeah, we had the opportunity to do Copied Factory. I did that with Corinne, as well as Titania Extreme. These are things that I mentioned in the vlog earlier today. But yeah, it was so much fun last night at the fan club event. Definitely one of the best experiences I've had with the game to this point. Yeah, because not only did we play the game, we also had some additional side games as well, as far as socializing is concerned, that were definitely enjoyable. And then in addition to that, there was also a meal that was put together by a young lady who runs the YouTube channel A Recipe Reborn, which is a channel that does dishes based on foods found in Final Fantasy XIV. So yeah, they do a lot of dishes that are featured in the culinarians list that can be made. And they even did the final the Shadowbringers meal on popular demand. A lot of people were asking for meal from Yulmore, and so she finally was like, okay, I'll do it. And she did. Tattered Flyer archived. But yeah, if you've never seen the channel A Recipe Reborn, make it a point to do so. The person who runs that, who goes by her character name Lemon Drop, is definitely a very amiable young lady. Weapon Fragment Data 4 archived. Alright, so let's go ahead, now that we've reunited with Anog and Konok. Actually, hold on, before I do that, I want to see if there's any more. Yes, there is. There is one more thing over here. Weapon Fragment Data 3 archived. Having a hard time getting the words out. But yeah, anyway, the siblings are reunited. And so, you have more parts of me, I trust? Indeed we do. Don't be a miser now, let me see them too! Yeah, let's have a look. And I hope you got better there, Elizabeth. So after an analysis. Oh, look at all of these! Hard to say for sure whether we have everything until we take a crack at reassembling it, of course, but it's a start. Think you can do something with that? And this pod! I've so been wanting to take one of these apart! Think you can make one of your own?
Do you hear something?
What are we hearing? Function resumed. Initiating repair process. Yeah, apparently it's sentient. Alert. Multiple life forms detected in proximity. Yeah, there are multiple life forms.
Life forms would be us, I presume? Interesting. If it's still functional, there's no need for me to disassemble it. Pity. Still, I say we take it back with us. Any objections? No, of course not. So let's get on with it.
Yeah. Hey, Pod. Let me take you to your home. Oh, a detector?
Oh, what's this?
What have you found? Yeah, what are we going to go look at? Yeah, we're returning to the final boss scene. Back where we had our confrontation with 9S. What did we discover? Yeah, he somehow got back up.
It's him! Though how he climbed back up here in that state?
Don't worry, I'll finish him off. Yeah, and I gotta be careful if I were you. But then again, we should be too. Yeah, he somehow found a ladder and pulled himself up. Are we sure it's a good idea to push this guy?
Well, you're the one who wanted to work with 2P. I'm sure she would say to destroy him for good. What do you say? Oh, brother, you know me too well. We take him with us, of course. Just in case. It'll be our little secret.
Are you sure this is a good idea? He tried to kill us. Yeah, I can't believe you want this guy to come along. We were dealing with him being lethal not 30 minutes ago. So, back over to the start of the copy factory. Speak with the Nog.
Connaught and I will be heading back out. I want to perform a proper analysis on these parts as soon as possible. I don't blame you if you want to look around a bit more first, though you would best share your findings.
I guess I can do that. So back to the excavation holes. And so, yeah, they'll all be over here. And there's 2P still out like a light. Okay, Anog, let's talk with you. So what do we do?
It's about time. You know those parts we found? Well, I've managed to cobble them together into a decent approximation of something. I was hoping that if I got the basics right, the pod could tell us what it's meant to be, but it won't stop repeating processing and beeping at me. It worked when it was analyzing us, so theoretically it should be up to the task, but it seems we'll have to wait for it to finish whatever it is that it's doing. I'm half tempted to take my tools to it, but if I can't put it back together, we'll be back to square one, so patience it is.
Patience it is then.
In the meantime, we have quite a bit of other data to analyze, so much in fact that I'm certain we'll need a considerable amount of time, uninterrupted time, to work, if you take my meaning.
I guess I can understand.
I'm telling you to keep the chief off our backs for a while. I don't care how. Say that his house is on fire if you like, or put it to the torch if you're not comfortable with lying.
Like, are we really gonna go that far? Yeah, we gotta get out of here and speak with the chief to end the quests, end this storyline for now. So heading back on out. And so, as night has descended here on Calusia, let's go back and return to the chief.
Lolly, mysterious machines from the ruins will kill us all. Ho, I suppose. Sorry, it's been a lot to take in. Did you manage to keep our local miscreants out of trouble?
For now, they're safely studying our discoveries as we speak, or I found them to be surprisingly competent, actually.
Yeah. It's true that when it comes to mechanical contraptions, you'll find none more cleverer than those two, or more obsessive. If anyone's capable of solving the mystery of these ruins, it's them. Much as I hate to say this, we should leave them to their own devices, for now.
And so with that, we'll take our 1,455 gil, plus the Voice of No Return Orchestron roll. And with that, the storyline for now is complete for the journey with the Nier Automata raid / YorHa Apocalypse raid. So, go ahead and add to our Voice of No Return. Plus, since we got one of these Type B material storage crates, we might as well open the thing up. And make some space for it. Yeah, I don't know if I have everything that I need in here. Plus also I need to put this coat back on because I mean I'm gonna glamour it of course afterwards. And then retrieve a couple of the materia, or try to. Although since the success rate is only 40%. Yeah, it's not surprising that we lose those. Oh, when did I get one of those? Interesting. Yeah, as you can see, we got the boots, we've got the dress, and yeah, we actually get to wear the dress. Which also means that we get to wear everything else attached with this, including the leggings, which means, yeah, Shinji's getting to show off some stuff that he would not be normally showing off. And that also means putting this on. So yeah, now Shinji gets to be dressed up like an android too. Yeah, look how amazing he looks in this outfit. Yeah, we already have quite a few people in our free company who are playing on male characters and already have this themselves, including Youngbar, who plays as a Rogadin. But yeah, anyone can dress in this thing. There's no male equivalent of this Sally, so yeah, I don't know why they didn't do a proper male equivalent outfit, but yeah, I guess this will have to do. But as you can see, now we are going to get to enjoy the fruits of our labor, and we can now move on to whatever else the game is going to throw at us. So as it currently stands right now, I am making progress on getting Shinji the last 2 Cardinal Virtues. I just got him to level 60 on White Mage today, and he's at level 58 on Red Mage. So he's getting there. He'll make it eventually, as far as the other Cardinal Virtues are concerned, and I can finally show off that bonus quest. So now we wait on Tuesday when the new patch 5.11 comes out, and we get to find out how exactly, if at all, we get to participate in the Ishgardian reconstruction. So that's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking forward to the most next. And if we're allowed to participate in it, I can't wait to show it off to all of you guys. So with that, I'd like to thank everyone for watching tonight's edition of Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV Shadowbringers Live. And I'll see you guys back here again for tomorrow night as we get back to our regular Tales of Eorzea weekly webcasts. So, thank you very much everyone for watching, and until next time everyone, this is Matthew at Novaura Autism, saying take care, and I'll see you soon.